Tomorrow's the big day. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. Everything's moving ahead as planned. The new building site's all ready. The press is attending.
Well, tomorrow, you'll be entering into our company's most historic moment. And I absolutely want to know, are you truly ready?
Of course. I'm confident all will go well. I mean, the data and preparation really has led us to this point.
We all know what the data says. But the question you're facing is, what reason did you have for bringing the company to Cincinnati, uprooting your employees and families? When I built this company, there were 5 employees. They were passionate about their life's work as much as I was. Now, employing over 100 people, I've learned that this business is more than a job to them, more than a payroll. It empowers them with a sense of purpose. So now the question that you'll face when your employees ask, what made you believe that Cincinnati was the best choice for them and this company? What are you going to tell them?
I will tell them that this was the next step. For the past year, I've had people come to me with complaints about our undersized facility not having enough resources. And you and I both know that that's not something we can simply ignore if we want to stay viable for the next 5 to 10 years. And then a company approached me about Cincinnati, and they put together an extremely impressive presentation on how the Cincinnati region could help us grow our operations.
Cincinnati doesn't seem to be a first choice. I mean, why not Atlanta, Nashville, Chicago?
Well, after looking at these other cities, the numbers just never stacked up the way that we needed. And when Rachel and I were on a site visit in New York, I got a phone call from this company again asking if we were still considering Cincinnati. And, at that point, I figured, why not? What do we have to lose? So we planned a trip to Cincinnati before we came home. And when we landed, we were greeted as soon as we stepped off of the plane. So immediately, this trip was different from the rest of the other cities. And for the next 3 days, we were in business dinners with Fortune 500 companies. We had happy hours with entrepreneurs that I've only read about in Forbes magazine. And we even met other local businesses that had recently moved to that region. And it didn't stop there. I mean, every time I go back to visit this city, it just becomes more apparent that this is where we need to expand. And I've had some real estate developers show me some amazing sites where we can build our new facility. And I've had universities knocking at the door to work on job training. I've even had people with the exact expertise that we need to run this business come to me to try to join our team. It's amazing. And then I've gone through some of the revitalized areas in the city and talked with some of the locals, and it's just impressive how ardent they are about this community. It's clear to me that they're as passionate about their life's work as we are. It's like the vibe of this city is just so befitting to our company's culture.
But what about the data?
There's bounds of data. They gave me numbers on labor, utility costs, regulatory. There's workforce and talent, even tax incentives, and dock heights on building structures. And it's all in a complete packet. I mean, it's everything we would need. This city and this company has really come through. So like I said, all the data and preparation really has led us to this point.
You may not know it, but I'm really proud of you. You've got a great team to back you up, and you've made the right choice. So, are you ready?
Thanks, Dad. I am ready.